Oh my god. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. So I'm Valerie, Val Pal. So in case you are new to this channel or you stumbled across this video, click down below. I think like over here maybe. I don't know. But subscribe down below. As you do that, click the bell right next to it so you can get subscribed. You can get notified every single time that I upload a video. I do apologize for not being as active as I should be on this channel. I swear I film and I document everything, but I just don't have time to be able to edit. So hopefully I get through editing this tonight or as soon as I'm done filming. That way I can edit it and have it up by tomorrow as soon as I'm finished. Or at least sometime this weekend, hopefully. This video in particular is going to be a first for my channel, only because I've been debating doing it. I feel like now is a good time to do it because I've been watching so many videos. I have been obsessed for the past few weeks. I have been binge watching all kinds of these videos and I have been wanting to do it, but I haven't found like the right story to tell. So by what I just said or the title down below, you kind of know what this video is, and that is a story time video. Before you keep going with this video, go use the bathroom, get something to eat, grab yourself something to drink, relax, sit back, because this may or may not be a long video. If you watched my old vlogs, or if you watch a few of my old vlogs, you can see me getting up early. You guys know that I'm an early bird, or that I'm also an opener at McDonald's. I go in either at 5 sometimes, like today, or I go in at 6. What I like about going in early is that I get off early, but what sucks is that I have to go to bed super early. I have to wake up super early. I have to deal with the weirdos that are out there. So let me start off with the time I woke up. So I can't remember when this happened. I just remember that it happened. I have a few other former coworkers, a few old coworkers that will vouch for me with this story because it is so crazy and so true. I remember I was opening one time, or one day, because I was like the regular opener, go in at 4 a.m. and I would get out at 11 a.m. or I'd get out at like 1 p.m. or something if they decided to send me early. And so that's the kind of person that I was. That's the kind of person I still am, but I'm now working like 5 to 1 on Fridays and 6 to 2 on any other day except Sundays, because I'm off Sundays. I really want my Saturdays back though. Tears. So on this day in particular, I was opening, and so as I was opening, oh yeah, if you hear like a windy noise kind of, which I'll probably put like background music hopefully to block it off, but if by any chance you hear like a windy noise, it's because I have my fan right here, just so you know. Like side note, just a side note. Anyways, on this day I was opening, and I think I was working till like 11, maybe 1. Just know I was opening. Doesn't matter what time I got off. I was opening though. On this day, it always took me like 10 to 7 minutes to drive to work. Mind you, if I felt like doing my makeup that day, I would have to wake up 2 to 3 hours in advance just so I can first of all wake up, and then if I had time after I was done doing my makeup, I would eat breakfast at home. Otherwise I'd have to wait. So I would be up from like midnight or 1 in the morning just to do my makeup. Yes, that's how long it takes, but not only does it take that long, like again I said earlier, I have to be able to get up. So I think on this day I did my makeup. I don't have any footage. I wish McDonald's would let me use security footage, but I don't think they have security footage from like a year ago. I drove to work, and like I said, it's like 10 to 7 minutes. It just depended if I was late or not. I'm usually the first one there. Every single time I open, I was there at like 3:30, 3:45. The workers are supposed to be there at 4, but we don't open the entire store till 5. The thing is, we always got a bunch of customers before 5 o'clock. We would always have to be like, no, we don't open till 5. Like, sorry, bye Felicia. Like, we always kept our doors locked though, except a side door, which is the door that the employees go in through. As soon as I got there, I looked at the time and I was pretty early. It was about like 3:30, 3:40 maybe. No, I take it back. It was not 3:30 because the manager was running late. I had to call her up too. I'm jumping ahead. So it was about, let's say 3:40. So it's 3:40 in the morning, super early in the morning. As I'm pulling up, like I'm jamming out to my music. I'm in my own world right now. So I'm pulling up to the parking lot where the employees park, and I see like a figurine. Like I see like a figure as I'm pulling in, I end up passing by this figure. Turns out it was a random guy. So this random guy's there, and I'm like, what would a random guy be just doing standing there in the McDonald's parking lot at 3 in the morning? You know, like, it kind of creeped me out. I was freaked out, of course, but it never occurred to me to even call the cops. I didn't think anything else. Of course, I'm freaked out. I'm trying to call my manager. Let's call her Sam. So Sam is always running late. She's always either on time or she's a few minutes late. She'll be like 10 minutes late at the most. I take it back because she's been late like a ton before. She was about 10 minutes late, and I kid you not, this guy who was standing there, I'm like, I have my doors locked. Don't worry, I have my doors locked. Windows are rolled up. Everything is fine. I'm freaking out to myself, but inside, and I don't want to show it. So I'm like, okay, like, oh my gosh, like, just mind yourself. He's minding himself. Like, don't be panicked. Mind you, I'm on my phone just waiting for the time to be 4 o'clock so I can go inside, wait for my manager. Like, you know what I mean? You can't go inside by yourself. You have to wait for another person to get there so 2 people can be in there. I didn't have a key. I wish I did, so I know I'd be safe inside, not outside by myself. Well, I mean, I'd be by myself either way. So this guy goes up to my passenger window. I can't remember if it was the passenger or the driver. I'm pretty sure it was the passenger because I was always in that first parking spot, and there was like a tree and like gravel and stuff like right next to my car on the driver's side. He pulled up to the passenger. He knocks on the window, and I like freak out because I'm like, whoa, like, what's going on? So he knocks on the window, and I roll it down like just a little bit. I'm glad I didn't roll it down anymore. Mind you, I'm already freaked out. I'm a girl. I'm by myself, and this was a male guy, like maybe in his 30s, 40s. He looks pretty old. I wouldn't say 30s. 30s is kind of young. I would say like 40s, somewhere around the 40s. And this guy knocks on my window. I open it just a crack, and he's like,
"Did you call me over here?"
Why would I call you to my car? It is like 3 in the morning. I'm freaked out. Why would I call you if you're freaking me out? And so I was like,
no.
And he's like,
"Oh, okay, thank you."
Walks away. I roll up my window. I call my manager. I start calling Sam, and I'm like, girl, you need to get over here. Like, I'm freaking out. There's this random guy over here. He just knocked on my window, and it freaked me out. Like, you need to hurry because who knows what this guy could do.
Oh! He needs some milk.
And I should have called the cops, but no, my gut instinct says, no, call your manager. Make her go over there too. Another girl. So this guy walks across the street to where one of the food trucks is. By the way, it's like the best food truck you will ever have. But anyways, so this guy walks over to where the food truck is at. He's just sitting on the benches out there. Mind you, it's still 4 a.m. Barely about to be 4. He sits on the benches over there, like the little tables, whatever that they have outside. So he sits out there, and he's just there. I'm like, what's going on? Like a few minutes later, my manager Sam pulls up, and she parks a few spaces next to me, and then everybody else starts showing up. So like in the morning, whenever you open, they would have like about maybe 4 people opening. You would have the cook, you would have the person to open drive-through in the front, which was what I did. You would have a manager like Sam, or you would have a maintenance guy as well. So that like 4 people. This guy, so they turned on all the lights. I'm over there getting all of my things, and it's about to be 5 a.m. Almost 5 a.m. It's about like 4:40 or so. I would say about 4:40, maybe 4:45 or something. This guy, mind you, the lights are all on. We have a section for the employees to park and a section for the customers to park. This guy was on foot, okay? He's on foot, has nothing else with him, just a jacket, dragging pants, like saggy pants, and I think like a white t-shirt or something. And I think he had like a ball cap, like one of those like flat hats or whatever. So anyways, this guy goes up to the cook's car. We'll call him Sylvester. He goes up to Sylvester's car, and he's like looking at it. He's like, like, that's a nice looking car. And he's like squatting at it, like looking at it. You know what I mean? And this guy, oh my gosh. So Sam and, I almost said his name. So Sam and Sylvester go outside. My manager was just gonna go by herself. She really was. And then I told Sylvester, I was like, yo, you need to go with her. That way, like, in case he tries to pull anything, you're there. Like, you could be her backup or something. Because the maintenance guy was, who knows where he was at. I think he was in the walk-in or something, like unloading truck or something. I don't know. No, he wouldn't have been doing it by himself. I don't know what he was doing. I think he was cleaning. I don't know what he was doing, to be honest. I can't remember. I told Sylvester and I told Sam, I was like, y'all need to be careful. Like, who knows what he could do. And I'm over there, like, watching them from the drive-thru window. I, like, have it open, and I'm like, what's going on? Sam goes over there, and she's like,
can we help you? Do you need anything?
And then he's like, he's looking at the cook's car, which is walking right behind Sam. And this guy was like, oh,
"Yeah, that's my cousin's car."
Like, no, that's not your cousin's car. That's our cook's car. That's Sylvester's car, which was the guy right behind him. And he's like,
No, that's my cousin's car. He's in jail right now. He's like, that's my cousin's car.
okay, why would we have your cousin's car? This is not your cousin's car. You must be on drugs or something, because this is the cook's car. This is not your cousin's car. I can't remember what happened because 5 a.m. and I had, like, again, I'm opening the front counter and drive-through by myself with the help of the manager, Sam, which is outside. So I have all these cars ready to be taken ordered, or not all these cars, I'm exaggerating, but it was about like 1 or 2 cars. And then like our regulars that always come inside, like these old people, I love them. I miss them so much. I started taking their order and then I ended up going to the kitchen, I think. I can't remember because another girl showed up at like 6. They were like, hey Val, like Sam wants to talk to you, because I can't remember what happened because I was kind of busy. I didn't get to hear what else happened. I didn't get to hear what else they were talking about. Come to find out, Sam called the cops, which is what I should have done, and I didn't. She called the cops and she wanted to talk to me because when she called the cops, they showed up and they wanted to get my version of the story. They wanted to know what happened. All I remember is that Sam told this guy, this homeless guy, whatever, to leave because he was really like checking out the guy's car, our cook's car. So it could have been like, what if he was gonna shoplift his car? Shoplift? He could have ended up, what's the word? There's a word, but he could have robbed his car or something. He could have broken a window. He could have jump started the car and he could have taken it. He could have carjacked his car. So I give the cop my side of the story. And then as soon as that cop leaves, that's when Sam is like, okay, so
This is what's gonna happen. This guy is now banned from ever stepping foot on McDonald's property, and we are never gonna have to see him ever again.
that was it. That, like, it's by the time I'm at 16 minutes of filming this, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna cut it down to like maybe 12 minutes. Maybe, I don't know. I thought it was gonna be longer, but thank God it's not. But that's basically it. Like, it just creeped me out that this guy was chilling there for like a good 3 hours maybe, and I'm like, thank God that he's banned from coming over here, because it really creeped me out. And ever since then, I carried around mace, pepper spray, which is exactly the same thing, but in case you don't know what mace means, that's what it is. And if you don't know what pepper spray is, look it up, because you might be too young or you just never knew. And I have never, honestly, I've never sprayed it. I've never had to use it. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up. Comment down below whatever you suggest I will probably do. I will try to tweak something to it. I will do something around that. Give this video a thumbs up, comment down below whatever you would like. Subscribe as well. I mentioned it in the beginning of this video and I will mention it again. Click that red button that says subscribe, and while you do that, click on that little bell right next to it so you can get notified every single time that I upload. Well, that's it for this video, and I will see you guys in the next. Bye!